So, what's up, guys? Tonight's video, I think it's going to really cause some noise because a lot of women are not going to be too pleased with what I'm going to say tonight, but I'm going to say it anyway because the same way I look out for uh, women, I'm looking out for guys, and I have a problem. It's a long-standing one, and what I'm surprised about is I found two women this week that had a problem with it also, which is why are men kneeling before women to propose, asking them to get married? My position on that is that men should stop that nonsense. You are not a fish. You're not a little dog. You're not a little puppy begging for food. You have made a decision as an independent man, because men are the ones who are independent. Anytime you hear a woman say, I'm an independent woman, she's half man already. And so what you have decided to do is get married. Why? You saw a woman, you like her, and you said, okay, I think I can spend my life with this person, so let me give it a shot. Both of you are entering that relationship with baggage. Both of you have issues and you're not perfect. And I think we forget the spiritual element with regards to marriage, because a lot of times women now are seeking to not give up their father's name. So what they're doing is hyphenating the name that they were born with, and they're adding their husband's name to the end. And I'm telling you guys, if that is what you are going to allow at the start, you're in for problems. And you are the guys who are the ones who come with this concept about happy wife, happy life nonsense, because you're not alpha males. So you're always going to be insecure, always have issues. You're never going to meet the standards that you should meet. You're never going to be able to have that woman desire you like she should, because you do not represent what it is, what a real man is. You understand? And so that's a problem. It really is a serious problem. And so the reason I'm saying all of this is because I want you guys to understand. By the way, I'm not using my mic today. I think I need to replace it. I want to get a better mic and better lighting for you guys. So bear with me a little bit, but I hope you understand and you're hearing me clearly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is men should stand and propose. I Googled this before I came on tonight. And the reason I Googled it because I didn't want to be ambiguous. I always knew the general reason why men kneel, but I wanted to get the explicit terms. And what it says in Google it is that knights, long time in the medieval times, would have knelt before their lords to show respect, obedience, and respect and obedience and loyalty. And it's amazing that every single woman who interacted with me with regards to the image, none of them agreed that it's okay that they would kneel before their significant other if he's proposing to them. Understand the concept behind kneeling. It shows respect, obedience, and loyalty. And so what these women are saying is, I am not going to pledge that to him. He is not worth that yet. So why is it then that men think that women are worth it? And this is the concept, because women always have this mindset of abundance. And I don't blame them for that. It's part of female hypergamy. It's okay. I have no issues there. But the issue I have is that men tend to think in scarcity. If she is not willing to marry you, if you stand as a man, shoulders back, and say, marry me, then she's not the one. Make a 180. Hasta la vista, babe. Find someone else. But you have to have a value system, and some kind of worth to your own self that, hey, I'm not going to kneel. I'm a man. Most men are taller than women anyway. Look up to me when I'm proposing to you. And I'm saying, let's get married. No? Okay. Find another man. Be alone. I'm going to find someone else. Okay, keep it moving. And this is a very serious thing, because when you go to weddings now and you see welcome to the reception of Anne and Peter, it's supposed to have always been welcome to the reception of Peter. And you find women now during weddings, because I've seen a lot of them, you find them wanting to speak before the man or interrupting the guy when he's speaking to introduce the couples and stuff. They're more man than the man that they're with. And it was amazing to me, some people came out of the woodworks who I haven't spoken to for ages to discuss this one. And they wrote some long epistles about what their value is and and equality. I'm saying to you, women, understand this, and you men, there is never going to be gender equality. Never going to happen. It's a man's world, and men will always lead it. I don't care if you don't agree with me. That's on you, but I'm telling you the truth. Men need to stand up. Any woman who was a man that is not leading is not a happy woman. But most women don't even understand that they are damaging their relationships, and that's why 70% of women are ending up single. And in relationships now, it's about 53% of divorce. Only 10% of marriages actually are successful. The rest of them remain in these marriages simply because it's a business deal. That's all it is, a business deal, and it's going to cost them too much to separate. So they lose the passion between them. So when people get older and they stop so long having sex, it is not because of their getting older. It is simply because that woman has lost respect for him. So he doesn't get her up anymore. And he has lost attraction to her because she has gotten fat and gained weight. That is all that has happened there. Believe me. All right? And it starts when you kneel when you're proposing. Cut that crap out. If after 10 years you think that this woman is worth proposing to because she has been loyal and obedient and respectful, and she has raised your kids well, and she has really supported you, and you have evolved because you have been with her, and you want to recommit in your marriage and kneel before her and show her honor, I have no issues there. But when you are now going to get married and both of you have baggage, both of you are not complete, and you're going to grow and learn and be something, and you as the man are the one who are actually marrying the woman. I want to get that very clear. When two people get married, it's not two people get marrying each other. It is the man marrying the woman. The woman doesn't marry a man. That's why it's the man who proposes. That's why every time I see a woman trying to propose to a man, I say she's a fool. And any man who accepts a proposal from a woman is a fish. Point blank, period. He is supposed to end that relationship, find a next man, and go and find another woman. He should find a woman, send her to find another man, because she's out of line. She's already telling you, I'm the man in this relationship. And if you accept it, you are also going to be affecting your marriage spiritually, because marriage is a spiritual thing when two become one. I don't know where the concept comes from, where people think it's more of a piece of paper than a spiritual union, but it is spiritual first. All right? And I'm not going down the road of the Bible. I'm just saying, if we're talking about marriage and proposal, it is highly spiritual when two people, because we are spiritual beings before we are physical beings. And that's where people tend to forget. And the reason that so many women are going to end up single, and the reason that the divorce rate is going to always increase, is because women are damaging relationships because they are making demands. They want stuff. They like stuff that actually hurts them. Are we to understand what I'm saying? It's going to hurt you. So when a woman sees a man kneel and she puts her hand over her mouth and she's shaking her head and all of these things, all is happening there. She's feeling good because it's romantic, but she's also losing respect. That woman behind who she really is seeing you as a fish and has no respect for you. No high value man is going to kneel before any woman and ask them to marry him. He knows his worth, and he knows that if, listen, you don't marry me, somebody else will. So I don't have to ask you. I'm not begging. You make that decision very quickly. Are you going to marry me or not? Ask her, marry me. Point blank, period. Cut that nonsense out. I'm telling you guys, it's going to hurt you. All right? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me see what your views are. Remember, get the likes up. Follow my channel, Renwas Speaks on YouTube. We're going to have a lot of discussions on these topics, and we're going to get into them deep, really deep. All right? We're going to do this and get it right. Okay? Like, share, comment. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy now. And keep it to yourself. Share this video and let people know what we're discussing. Let me see your views in the comments. Get those comments up. All right? Bye for now. Me and all you.